I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah. Which company?
That's-
I need to guess. No.
That's creepy stuff, man.
Yeah, you think it's creepy? It's coming.
So what on our list? Okay, so we'll go.
Yeah.
Next on our list is.
All right, moving on.
I'm gonna rearrange something real quick so we can, I guess, stay on topic. Sense. Next on the list is Walmart.
What? We never not on topic. Ooh, Walmart. Is it just the wall?
No, it's Walmart. The Walmart, as
is
they
it,
like to say.
WALM34? No, that's not it. Walmart Inc. WMT, right?
WMT. Yep.
All right. So, we found it. Wow, they're dropping.
Are they not there? They went up.
I mean, they're up and down.
For the day, they played around, but from yesterday they went up, but not by much. I mean,
hold on, I'm still on a minute. Let me go to a day.
Yeah, go to the day. 140 to 140. So they jumped like 50 cents, 61 cents at 40 cents. They jumped 40 cents from yesterday. It looks like at this point. The height of yesterday were actually close. They closed right there. Oh, 80. Okay. So,
I mean, it went up like 45 cents at the close, but post market it was down 8 cents.
Okay, so that's what changed. So this is why Walmart's important. First off, have you seen the pictures or the videos of the damn robots at Walmart?
What robots?
Have you seen the robots? Have you gone into a Walmart and seen the robots? The robots in Walmart. Have you seen the robots?
What fucking robots?
Not Roblox. Robots.
I said robots.
Not GoBots. Robots.
Where are the Transformers?
Look, they got robots in Walmart, like everywhere. So here's this is a scary thing. You haven't seen these
robots? No, I haven't seen these. Pull something up. I need to see these Walmart bots. Walmarts.
These are not biotech robots. So
is the wall.
I just want to throw this out there, okay? Now, I don't want to read an article. I just want to see a picture. There we go. So this is a picture of a Walmart robot.
Yeah, no, they don't have those here.
They probably do. You just might not have seen it. So here's the progression to my knowledge of the robots at Walmart.
Put one of those at the store here. Somebody'd shoot it.
Right. So here's the progression that I know.
Okay.
Walmart begins purchasing robots before COVID.
Oh.
Right?
Continue.
So they start purchasing these robots, and when they first get them, and Target as well. In fact, Target runs, this is right before COVID, Target runs one store, I think it's in Indiana or something like that, like almost all autonomous, like all robots, which, that means no people. Like they fire all the people. These people don't have jobs. These people that they've been paying wages that are so low that they need government assistance on top of the wages. Walmart, I believe, is the largest employer in the United States, but like a huge portion of their workforce is also on government assistance in addition to their wages. That's how great their wages are, right? So whatever. They buy these robots. And then when they get these robots, in most of the stores, they only operate the robots at night when everybody's asleep. Because
oh my god, I need to go to Walmart at night.
In a lot of places, they might come out and be like, I don't want no robot, and shoot it, right? Both gangsters and country people may get a little bit fearful and bust a cap in the robot's ass, right?
That thing touched my butt.
Took our jobs. Took our jobs. So they get the robots come out at night, and they had a different robot. It wasn't this robot, the first ones, but it was very similar. And so you see the company's Bossa Nova. Is Bossa Nova publicly traded? I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure, but I'm reading something on it, and it's like Bossa Nova Robotics is a startup robotics company that manufactures inventory-controlled robots for the use of retail stores. They are best known for a failed attempt in supplying these robots to Walmart stores in the effort to better compete with Amazon. Failed attempt. I don't know. You know,
So let's go back in time real quick, right? So the robots come out right before COVID, right? And they're gonna like do the stuff that needs to be done. In most regions, the robots, to my knowledge, are running in after hours, and they're just cataloging. So they're doing inventory control, which years ago, when I lived in New Jersey, by the way, I took a job
that
as an
was years
inventory
ago.
control specialist. That's what we were called, inventory control specialist.
At
And
Walmart.
no, but we did work at CVS and other
Okay.
locations like that. And there was this little like thing that we held, and we basically looked at the inventory on the shelves and pressed a bunch of buttons. And very, very tedious DS work, right?
Mhm.
And so this robot basically just runs by with a scanner and eliminates my old job, right? Which I didn't do very long. It was a horrible job. But people do this as a job. These are
Okay.
jobs that with this robot are gone, right? Or going to be gone. Anyways, so they roll the robot out. The robot starts doing the scanning, but they're doing the scanning at night. They start rolling it out in some locations during the daytime, and it's doing some other stuff like cleaning the floors. So they have these other robots.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
Roombas for Walmart. All right,
yeah,
continue.
big ass Roombas. Exactly, it's like a big ass Roomba. Only your cat doesn't jump on this one. Let's
I mean,
see.
but a human could.
Oh, it's even worse than that. So the original time that the robot runs, a human drives the robot. So a human goes through and cleans the store using the robot. The robot records the movement, and then the human is no longer necessary.
Oh.
It doesn't happen over one time, but it happens like over. I don't know if this doesn't look like the one I
So
saw.
what if
And this is not made by Boston. This is another company.
what if
It's freaking out.
you accidentally like swerve because you need to avoid hitting someone you didn't see and you don't tell anybody and that gets added into the robot's cleaning duties and it
Sure.
fucking knocks somebody into a shelf and it falls over like damn that's gonna be one hell of a lawsuit.
It's very possible. But I guess the real question is the robot gonna run over more people than the people do? Have you been in Walmart?
I
And these
mean
people, they're like stocking
uh,
shelves and they're running into people and they're just like,
it could be, I
it's
mean,
a
if they have
dangerous
to use
work.
one of their employees to drive it to teach it, it'll probably be the same.
Probably. Well, you would have to assume like so if I'm working at Walmart, right? And they're like, hey bro, we need you to drive this thing around. It's gonna teach a robot how to like replace you and take your job. Fuck you. I'm going to be doing donuts all over the place. I'm going to make it as inefficient as I possibly can.
Hmm.
Right. So, anyways, Walmart, robots, and before COVID, and then COVID hits. And I'll get to be honest with you. There's a lot of robot action going on right before COVID. And when COVID hits, I got a little scared. My first fear when COVID hit was, holy shit, they're going to roll out the robots. And it's going to accelerate the job loss because we're already looking. This is a fact. I'm pretty sure, I guess it's debatable, but autonomous vehicles, AI, autonomous robots, AI are going to eliminate a huge portion of the current needs for the current workforce. Now, you can argue that new jobs will replace those jobs, and maybe we'll have more jobs because they'll create a bunch of new jobs. I don't know. But the guy who's going through that I used to be and checking how much inventory is on the shelf, that's not needed anymore. The Bossa Nova robot, the failed Bossa, um, can now replace that job. So this was already starting to happen. Then COVID happens, and you're like, don't go to the stores, don't go to work, right? Stay home, don't sneeze on people. And I was for sure, I was like, that's it. The fucking robots are taking over. We're screwed. But the opposite happened. COVID happened. All these companies tell people they can't go to work, and robots basically disappear from the news. Like it's no longer a thing. The Target that was like fully automated, you never hear about that. The Walmart robots, you never hear about any of this shit. It all goes away. You don't hear about any of it. So whatever, tinfoil hat. My guess is that that would be a very fucking hard conversation to have when everyone's losing their jobs, because you got a bunch of the population that would say, "Yeah, send the robots in." Okay, here, right? Look, if you go to McDonald's tomorrow, which we have not been to McDonald's, we'll hopefully not go back to for a long, long time. It's been a great excuse to never have to. Sorry, kids, COVID. Can't go to McDonald's ever again. Ever again. Even when the rest of the
meal? No, it's a Corona meal. You can't have it.
yeah, even when the rest of the world's good, they're not. But have you used like the automated tellers at the fast food places?
No, because what I think of with automated tellers at any fast food place is I immediately think of the movie Idiocracy.
They're gonna take your children? Big ass fry. You're an unfit parent, Charles Jr.
So with Idiocracy, I don't know if you've seen the movie or not.
A million times.
Okay, yeah, like the vending machines, the fast food becomes vending machines because they no longer need people. I have no idea where the fuck they get all the stock out of this little ass vending machine, but whatever.
The robot brings it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But you know, I speaking of the robots, I did look it up earlier because we mentioned it. The Bossa Nova Robotics is privately held. It is not publicly traded. Now, if more of these robotic companies are privately held and not publicly traded, they very well, with the rise of COVID, knew that they could have made more with a government assistance compared to what they could have done with, leasing out or selling these robots, because apparently with some of these robots, there has to be a human entity still in order for it to function. And if the human entity isn't there, the company's not going to want to buy the robot, not going to want to pay to lease the robot. It's not going to want to pay for the software to fix the robot. So that could be a good scenario in reference to why they disappeared.
I don't think so. I think the problem is I think that the government would have regulated the shit out of it. I think that the companies would run away from it. So, I mean, like I said, tinfoil hat. That's my tinfoil hat with the robot revolution.
The companies would have to run away from it as well, though. I mean, you look back at like being a small business owner, the PPP loan for the payment protection, for the payroll protection. Do you think Walmart applied for it? Just do you think?
I don't believe so. It was supposed to be capped.
It was supposed to be capped. However,
500 employees.
There was
should have been 50.
Fuck, what was that? What was that burger joint in California?
Yes. In-N-Out? Steak and Shake?
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack, yeah. That had franchises.
Did the PPP program.
Yes.
And got like over 100 million or something before anybody caught it.
They got it, but they got the PPP before I got the PPP.
And even though Walmart is a multi-million-dollar corporation and obviously very large franchise,
no, they're not franchise.
Oh, well, whatever. They got a lot of stores. All right. They got a lot of stores. They got a lot of employees. But at one Walmart store, what's the average number of employees? Let's Google it.
My guess is 300? No, it's more. It's more than that. It's more.
So 107,000 square foot building for Walmart normally has 225 to 350 employees.
Oh, okay.
Or more. So I'm not an expert in taxes, but even being a large company, if they were to, I mean, this sounds stupid because it doesn't make sense, but even if they were to find a way to itemize each individual Walmart location, like we're now not filing taxes as a major corporation, we're filing it as an individual store, This is Walmart tax ID number 247, Walmart tax ID number 248.
Mhm.
Each one of those stores, if they did that, could have qualified for that PPP.
Yep, because under
And
the 500. Yep.
they could have made bank. Nobody would know. No, like we as individuals would not know, and a corporation legit could have done that. They could still be doing that. And we're wondering, well, what's going on with these stocks? You know?
Yeah.
Like, well, now we know where that company in New Jersey got their funding.
They could. And that might have been part of their process. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just a hypothetical scenario. Like, I don't see how that's not possible, because
they would
apply
know
for
how to. They would have to franchise.
Well,
and
not
then the
necessarily.
franchises would get it.
I don't think they would have to franchise if they filed for a business license for each individual store in that specific state.
No,
I don't know how that would work. But I'm just saying. And again, this is all hypothetical. Like, what if this could be how the United States is losing so much fucking money and going more and more into debt just to line other individuals' pockets?
Well, look, they are doing that for Walmart to an extent. I mean, that's